Welcome again to Let's Talk FGC. Guys, we are back at it again with episode number 12. If you have not been here before, today is a first to 10 Q&A between me and Ganainy. A somewhat deep dive into what the FGC Africa might not know about them, FGC in total, their views and some interesting topics along the way. If you'd like to follow me and find out more about FGC Africa and Sheldsable, hit ! socials in the chat, or just see my link tree in my Twitter, which is @Sheldsable. It's all there. Today's guest is another one of the Egyptian FGC Pharaohs, as some of you may know him. The man has competed in many FGC Africa Kombat Africas. He placed second recently in the Kolosseum Global Northern Africa. Top 3 in CGL Africa, and just mopping all round. Guys, before I go into question 1, when I say the word, Ganainy is synonymous with African North scene as one of the strongest players. The good Dr. Parasurama had made introductions, I believe, in CGL Africa and was like, man, this guy is fire. And they got to chatting. After some time, till FGC Africa North and West events started happening, I wasn't able to see this fire, but since then he's been taking part in anything we put out for North and West Africa and slaying as he does. Today, we finally get to know him better. Ganainy, how are you doing, my dude?
Hello, what's up? How's it going?
I'm good, my man. I am awesome. Hey guys, if you could just give us a shout there, make sure all levels are good and you can hear the awesome guest for today. Everything looks good my side, but if you guys could also just let us know, that would be great. Welcome everyone in chat. Mr. Hot, they know it. They already know it. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're going to go straight into it. Question number 1. Ganainy, let's hear about your intro into the FGC and competitive fighting games. You know, tell me, where are your grassroots and how did you get to where you are now?
Okay, so right when MKX came out, I was at a gaming event as a spectator with a friend of mine. And we used to mess around with MK9 when we were younger. And so we found out there was a tournament for MKX and we thought it should be easy, you know, because we have previous experience in mashing in MK9. Of course, we didn't know how to play competitively.
Straight mash.
Yep. And we're thinking it's super easy. We're just gonna win this very easily. No one has the experience that we have in MK. So of course we both got out in the first round, 0-2, both of us instantly.
Yeah.
Didn't win a single match, of course. But we got to know that there was a bunch of people who play MKX competitively.
Yeah.
And when we went home, we looked it up online, and we found Mr. Aquaman's. I don't remember. It was called the Kombat Cup.
Okay.
And we used to watch the Kombat Cup all the time, and since then we've always wanted to play. My friend fell behind a little bit by Injustice 2, but I kept playing, and I don't think I've seen competitive success before MK11 really. So I've been going 0-2 until MK11 came out.
And then you're carrying it on, hey? That's awesome. So the NRS titles were your roots, and you just carried it on.
I've always been playing MK because I'm on the younger side a little bit. I'm 23 right now.
Okay.
Maybe I'm middle-aged. Esports
Middle-aged, yeah. You in your prime.
Esports numbers. Yeah. So I've been growing up with MK9 mostly, and then MKX, and then eventually now it's MK11. I'm glad I could improve, you know, over all these years.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's funny, Kombat Cup was where I also started. I mean, I was playing MK9, but there was Kombat Cup as well in SA where also I went in. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna slay. I was so good at MK9, just absolute mashing.
Yeah, exactly.
And kicked out of the tournament.
Yep. We have the same story.
Yeah, it's our grassroots are very similar. Well, you know, the next question is going to be a bit themed on your character and someone that obviously you play and keep going with. But I kind of turned this one into a rhyme. So it's fire and ice, yin and yang, frost and kang, daedalus and Ganainy. I think the words speak for itself. The dynamic duo from Egypt showing what they've got going in the NRS scene. What's it like having a training partner on a similar level? Do you feel it's a constant back and forth? And well, that's the first part of the question. Do you feel it's a constant back and forth when you have someone training with you like that all the time?
Yeah, of course. We're also super competitive, both of us. So we're always trying to. Each one of us is trying to level up, so we can get past each other.
Yeah.
You know. So we're always we start. I believe when the game first came out, it played very different than the previous NRS titles. So none of us really knew how to approach the game. So I would say we both sucked at the beginning.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we kept leveling up, and then one of us would fall behind, and then it would give you, it would give you some fire in you.
Yeah.
You'd wanna catch up to with your training partner. I think it's great. I don't think there's a level gap between us. We're always catching up to each other. Whenever someone levels up a little bit,
You-
we always keep playing sets for a long time, and the other one catches up, and so on.
The question from that, continuing on from that question, was how many times have you guys ended up facing each other in competition, and what do you do different to beat him?
I want to say we played so many times in the past 2 years, like a million times we played against each other. And I don't think I play any differently. I always tell him he's free. I always tell him it's easy, whether I win or not. If he beats me, I'll tell him, all right, I beat you before, so this means nothing. And if I beat him, I'll rub it in his face.
I'm just gonna pop it easy in chat.
Yeah,
Just,
it's just easy.
That's exactly how you get inside of your head. That's exactly.
Yeah,
how you-
I make sure to tell him it's easy before and afterwards, win or loss.
I love that. That's great. Yeah, that's good. Well, there we go. Now Daedalus has got something to learn from you. He's now got to get over the fact that you just called him easy before you guys go into finals. Because you guys,
Yep.
in FGC Africa, Kombat Africa series, you guys have faced off in both of the ones that we've done. And one of you guys ends up team killing each time.
Yep. We always end up facing each other.
Oh man, I would get so irritated with that.
Well, it's the end of the tournament. It feels good. It feels good when it's the both of us. In the lower finals or in grand finals, it feels great, honestly.
Yeah, always being in top 8 with your training partner. That's great. I do like that. I see, guys, big shout outs to all of you in chat. I see there's lots of love coming out here, and I see, Ganainy, you got a couple of your brothers sending their congratulations for being on the podcast. That's really
I wanna shout out my dad out here in the chat.
yeah.
His name is Ganainy twice. That's my dad.
Double down. That's how much he's a supporter. He just said, let's do it twice.
He's doubling down on my name. Yeah.
That's definitely, man. Me and you have been. We chatted about just before we went live about FGC in Africa and just kind of we've known each other for a while now, and we've been chatting. We haven't gotten time to sit down and really chat. But what I wanted to ask, and I ask it every time with any one of my guests, because obviously you're a prominent player in the African scene, especially the North African scene. How do you feel about the FGC in Africa and its current state? And is there anything that we can, as a community, do to improve it?
I feel like we've done so much working together this past 7 or 8 months, especially
Yeah.
before the Kolosseum began. I want to say I appreciate it so much that I want to thank you guys and the King in the North. I see him in the chat out there right now.
Yeah.
I wanna give credit to both of you for starting a North African scene, anyways. So I feel like there wasn't one before you guys. We started working together, and
Wow.
I want to say I love it, honestly. It's great having a scene and having a group chat where I can talk to everyone else who plays in North Africa.
Yeah, well, we'll keep on expanding it. Ganainy, it seems my video with you is frozen, so you there we go. We're back.
Back?
We're
Yeah.
back. No need to worry. But yeah, no, of course, man. I'd love going back. You know, the whole point of FGC Africa when it was started, um, and the Steam group as well, was just to bring the community together because we knew that there was a lot of Mortal Kombat players and NRS players across the scene. It was how do you link everyone together? And the question was time. It takes time.
Yeah,
People have to
exactly.
go, oh man, I want to look online for who's playing Mortal Kombat. And then obviously FGC Africa kind of worked so well because if you just search it, you'll find everything now,
Yeah.
as it happened over time. And the more people keep on linking, the more people keep on bringing each other in, the more the scene expands and, you know, it speaks for
I
itself.
completely agree. It's amazing that, especially after the Colosseum as well, there was a bunch of people we didn't know about. And when we talked to them, we were like, hey, what's up? There is a African scene. We guys all play together and so on. And they
Yeah.
were very impressed by it and they'd want to join and so on.
I saw a couple. There was oh man, he joined actually in the last podcast that I had at Daedalus. He went off with him against him in. I think you faced off in him in lower finals.
Yeah.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? It's like Papa Popsicle. Oh man, I can't remember. Anyways, I see that he's recently joined, and that's really awesome to see.
Yeah, it's really great to see people seeing a community and wanting to be a part of it. It's great. Everyone is excited to be a part of a community.
Yeah.
And honestly, it feels like me and they put the North American, I just said North American, North African scene on the map a little
Definitely.
bit after CGL Africa. And we got to meet you guys and we got to talk to you. And I feel like we made this together, working side by side, making this community happen.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man, it's just about those opportunities to link up. Obviously, you guys competed in CGL Africa, the first one. Then CGL approached us, and then we did the South and East, which the North one. I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but Mad Titan can correct me. I believe that's still in the works to do a North and West Africa CGL Africa series, but we've got a couple things going on, but we're looking at doing a Con of Africa North as well. So if you guys are hearing this, you're hearing the inside word discussions. But
That's
yeah,
okay. You guys are talking to the Khan of North Africa right now. So
there
there's
we go, straight up claims. The Khan of North Africa, straight up. Well, talking about recognition, that's actually a great segue into the next question. Was, you've seen a lot of recognitions through FGC Africa and now the Kolosseum with multiple clips of clutch plays that you've done. What is it like being represented like this? Do you feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, especially from like the bigs like Aquaman?
Yeah, I want to say it's very surreal, to be recognized by all these other people. Because I want to remind you, in the first question, I was telling you I used to watch Combat Cup with Mr. Aquaman, but now I'm in a tournament commentated by Mr. Aquaman, talking about me and talking to me.
Yeah.
It's a very surreal feeling. Honestly, I couldn't believe it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm try to get you unfrozen here again.
Do I keep freezing? Do you want me to take it off and come back on?
Just turn your video off and on again. Let me know when's your video is back on. Guys,
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah.
that's all good. Just a big shout out to everyone in chat. I see all of you. Para, Charlie Wolf, Daedalus, I see you. Jim Kazama, Miso, Mr. Brian Look, Blino himself, Ganainy, Mad Titan's here. Who else we got joining us? Stabs is with us as well. BGH, guys, BGH will be with us next week, so watch out for that. Really, really good to have you all with us. There we go. The man is back, clear as day. All good to see him. Well, we're going into my favorite question, which is, Where does the gamer tag Ganainy, aka Ganainy Hot, come from?
I I knew you were gonna ask me something like this. All right. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, it's just a fun prank me and my friend did with each other, where you changed your name to your name plus the word hot as a prank,
Yeah.
for a little bit, and it stuck with me. Honestly, it's been like this for a long time for me.
I've just been living
So
that
it
hot
started,
life.
yeah, it started out as a prank, and everyone loved it. Instead of it be me, we thought it would be funny if I'm called Ganainy Hot, and people would make fun of me, but instead everyone loved it, and I stuck with it, honestly.
I love it as well. I was actually speaking to Perry yesterday. He was like, I want to find out about Ganainy Hot because I love it. It just rolls
So
off the tongue.
I want to shout out Para right now because he's my homie. Gang
Yes.
gang boys.
Gang gang. Well, guys, that's the end of the first to five, right on time, which is looking good. We're going into our bonus questions, and just before we go into the bonus questions, you guys know how it works here on Let's Talk FGC. If you'd like to ask the man anything, please at Schultzable in chat, and at the end of the interview, I will ask all your questions. So feel free to ask anything. Anything goes. Don't be shy. So bonus questions time. I got a couple special ones here for you actually.
Oh,
So bonus question number one is: when things break, do you prefer to fix them or replace them?
I prefer to fix them actually.
You're a tinker, hey? You like to fix something if it's broken.
Yeah,
Easy.
I feel like it's a waste to throw something away.
Fair enough. So that's it, guys. Remember, Kang's still top five. If Ganainy can fix it, anyone can.
Except, yeah, Liu Kang is too broken. We can't fix him. That's fine.
All right. So, what product would you seriously stockpile if you found out that they were not going to sell it anymore?
PS4 pads.
PS4 pads.
Yeah.
What are those? What on the head?
PS4 pads, normal game pads. Controllers.
Oh, PS4 controllers. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got you. How many have you gone through recently?
I have two next to me right now that are newer ones.
You.
So I don't know how many I got through.
Okay. You guys hear this? Ganani's usually breaking his controllers.
Yep, I'm breaking my controllers in salt.
All right. Well, there we go. Those are for the bonus ones, guys. If you haven't yet, it's at Schultzable in the chat. It's at Schultzable on Twitter. It's at just Schultzable on YouTube, and twitch.tv/Schultzable if you'd like to follow me. Like the video, please. Hit the notification bell. The channel's exclusively for Let's Talk FGC. So if you don't want to miss a podcast, come and hang. And remember that there's also an audio version of the podcast available at anchor.fm/Schultzable. And of course, the most important person is Ganainy. His Twitter handle is right beneath him. You can go follow him right there. That's an underscore in between. And you can easily find him as the recent on my Twitter. So, going into question number 6. Let's talk inspirations. All of us are inspired by someone or something in their life to chase after. What has inspired you to become such a legend in anything you do in life? Who's been your inspiration and your motivation in your life?
I wouldn't say I'm a legend right now yet, not yet, but thank you so much. Let me think about it for a moment. I want to say in MK especially, I was inspired by Tekken Master, of course, when he played at Evo against Sonic Fox and MKX. That was super inspiring for me because, I haven't heard about him at all before this tournament. And he was just owning everyone. And he took Sonic Fox to the last round,
That was incredible.
Amazing.
Even I was inspired after that. He was just truly
super inspiring. Yeah,
definitely. And he's still doing it today. When I saw him at Replay.
Of course, he's amazing right now.
He's incredible.
Yeah, but at that tournament especially, I haven't heard about him, and everyone on commentary was talking about this new person. They don't know about nothing about him, and then this impacted me a lot because I felt the same way, especially in after CGL Africa or after the Kolosseum right now. I feel like no one knew about me before, and no one knew I played the game or anyone in Egypt played the game. Uh, and it feels like I fulfilled this moment. You know, I was inspired by many years ago, actually.
Yeah, and now it's all come full circle. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's definitely something to be inspired by. And yeah, rightfully so, and well done. You know,
thank
you're on
you.
the up. I think one of the questions that I got coming up forward kind of asks about. Actually, I'll just ask that question now because it's just a great segue into it. Um, you know, being recognized, which we spoke about earlier, and that recognition is great. But there's for a lot of people, there's a goal at the end. So getting sponsored to play professionally, is that a goal for you? Would it be something you'd like to do, or is this a passion project as part of your daily life?
Uh, it's definitely a passion project for me. Being sponsored would be a great plus. However, my actual goal is just to be the best, honestly. I just keep on playing, keep on grinding. That's my ultimate goal. But being sponsored would be, I would say it's a sub goal. You know, it's a means to an end.
Nice, nice. Good answer. Good answer. I like it. That's some Ganainy hot right there.
Yep.
So I had to split this question because the other Pharaoh, your brother in arms,
Yep.
said it was unfair to give only one, which I thought was right. So, who is your favorite African player at the moment? You get
My
two.
favorite African player, I
Yes.
get two.
You get two. You
Okay.
get one from the north and
You
west,
already you,
and you
you
get.
already know I'm gonna say they. So
There-
so that's one of the two.
well, there we
One
go.
from north and west and one from south
South
and
and east.
okay. My favorite player in north and west is definitely they. No question about it.
Why?
Hmm. So I have to choose. Okay, I'm choosing my boy Para because he is my homie.
Your boy Para is a much watched player.
It's my homie.
Look, Para, you can't be sleeping on him any day of the week because he literally just last week won the Varsity Vibe Combat Cup.
He's a beast. He's a beast. That's what I'm talking about.
He just came in with the most clutch plays you've ever seen, and it reminded me that because you know we're in the upper age brackets, and it reminded me that this game, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still win.
Yeah,
And
you can still win.
yeah,
Yep,
he
doesn't matter.
he did it. So there we go. Para because he's your homie, and Day because he's your homie. Homie is all rounder.
It's all around.
Awesome. We're getting into the end of our first to 10 here, where we get to find out a bit about the things that spice up your life. So I'm going to ask them individually as they go. So at this time of your life, it could be all time, but that's up to you. But what are your favorite movies, series, music, and food at this time of your life? Let's start off with movies.
Let's start up. My favorite movies. My favorite, ultimate, most favorite movie is Interstellar.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's my ultimate most favorite, and I've watched it countless times, and I've made everyone I know watch it with me.
Yeah, I watched it several times myself. I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, me too.
Series?
Series, my favorite series ever. It's definitely The Office. I love The Office.
Dude,
I've
I'm
watched
rewatching it
100
right now. My wife's gonna be so happy that you said that. I must be watching it
Yeah,
for
I
like
love.
the fifth time or something.
Yeah, I've watched it 100 times. I love it so much. I love The Office, and shout outs to your wife for loving The Office as much as me.
Yeah, straight up. Favorite music?
Favorite music? That's a really tough one.
Who's your favorite
Uh,
artist? You can name a
I'm
couple.
a I'm a big rap fan. I love hip hop and also the newer things. The newer type of hip hop I really like. So I'm gonna say probably uh, Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, and Kanye. These are my top 3 artists.
Nice. There we go. I
And
listened.
my favorite food?
Did you listen to the
Uh,
Scots with Kid Cudi and
of course,
yeah,
definitely.
it's good. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it as well. Kid Cudi was he was one of my favorites back in the day. And when I listened to the
Yeah,
Scots,
it's
I was
great.
like, this is really really good.
Yep. And my favorite food is probably, it's very basic. I love pizza and Syrian shawarma.
Pizza keeps on making it. Every single time. I think we are like every episode. I think pizza has made it.
It's an FGC food. You know, it's
Yeah.
comfort food you can eat while playing.
And I guess the question for pizza is pineapple on pizza or no?
I've never tried it, but I'm open to try it. Maybe I'll hate it. I'm playing both sides right now.
Okay.
Maybe I'll like it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Now, once again, this question had to be split into a second half question. This is a question 9.5. Yes, it's a first to 10, but we call it what we want.
Playing a bonus round.
Top 5 games of your life. Now, we know that
Top
you
five
play.
games of
We
my
know that you
life.
play FGC games, but what's your top 5 games of your whole life? It doesn't have to be fighting games. Remember that.
Okay. My top 2 favorite games are BioShock Infinite and Dishonored.
Fantastic games. Yeah.
Definitely Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
I want to say MKX because it started me on this whole journey.
Yeah.
Let me think about the 5th one for a second.
So we've got Bioshock Infinite, Dishonored. We didn't say which Dishonored though. Was it the whole series or
The
just
first one. The
first
first one.
Okay. So Bioshock
The
Infinite.
first Dishonored, BioShock Infinite, Hollow Knight, MKX.
I've got to give Hollow Knight another chance. I took.
It's amazing.
I gave it. I started it off and I couldn't. I don't know what made me just stop playing. And I was like, oh, this is a bit tough. And then I think I'll give it another chance because just like you, I played.
I want to let you know this happened to me exactly.
Okay.
I played for like 2 hours and then I stopped playing for a week. And then I came back to it for some reason and I loved it so much I really regretted putting it aside.
Okay.
It's such an amazing game.
I'll take your advice. I'll and I'll get back into it.
You just go and get lost and find stuff and you just keep on playing it. It's such a great game.
Okay, I'll give it a try. What's number 5?
What's number 5? I want to say Street Fighter 3 because I used to play it in the arcade when I was like 5 or 6.
All right, well there you go. It's made it. It's now in the top 5 of your life.
Yeah.
All right, we're on question. Yeah, Bioshock is fire.
Yep, we have some BioShock fans and Shawarma fans in the chat.
It's funny that you guys are saying that because I know Bioshock's fire because I just platinumed Bioshock 1 and I platinumed Bioshock Infinite. I did it on
BioShock Infinite, I'm replaying it right now.
I did do it on 1999 mode. It is so hard, but it's really worth it.
It's worth it, yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
So just because I played the game a lot of times, so I was just like I like replaying games now. It's something that I've started doing now. But I'm also
it's
going.
so nice. It's comfortable and fun to
Yeah,
replay
because
games.
you're going back and oh man, I'm just playing it now because I enjoy it. I know what's coming, but I know I can just enjoy it for what it is. One of the best ever endings to a game, hands down. Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it in case
Kind
someone
of
hasn't.
spoil it for you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So going into question number 10, your Twitter bio says probably playing Combat League. Now, has MK11 with now not having patches or any further development not deterred you from continuing the game and improving?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. That's just the second part of the question. Has it not deterred you?
I feel like it deterred me a little bit, especially with Strive coming out. I've been playing lots of Guilty Gear Strive, but I haven't completely 100% abandoned the game. I still go back every once in a while.
Okay. Also, will you be joining the NRS community on Injustice 3 or whatever NRS brings next?
Definitely 100%.
Fantastic.
No question about it.
Well, you know we'll be doing ththings for it, so that's definitely
Yeah,
what's going to be.
I'm all in.
Ganainy Hot will be there.
Definitely.
Guys, we've reached the end of our first to 10, but it's not the end of the interview. We still got a couple things left: the Speedfire Fun Trivia Quiz, and obviously chat questions. I'm gonna go through the chats. If you guys would like anything, I'm going right to the beginning. So if you'd like to do anything now, please feel free to @Sheldsable in the chat. And a big thank you for everyone that's busy chilling with us right now. All 10 of you on YouTube. It shows my side, yeah. My Twitch is not open. But anyways, let's go back to the beginning. And big shout out to everyone joining us. Again, I'm going to go through here and have a quick look. My man, the hot Ganainy. The other half of Fire and Ice. There it is. That's Mad Tots in there. Let me get your video back up there. It seems you dropped. There we go. All good. Ganainy's girl chilling with us. Stabs. Okay, looking for some @Sheldsballs. Yo. So Stabs says first, @Sheldsball, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me Ganainy.
Yeah, that's my theme song.
That's it. You're gonna update your Twitter bio to that. So that's
Yeah.
it. Please.
It's my new theme song, definitely.
That's so good. That's good. Shells will ask the same question I asked Blano. Would you rather fight a 100 chicken-sized dinosaurs or one dinosaur-sized chicken? It's coming in hot from your day, babe.
Okay, who would ever answer with one dinosaur-sized chicken? Who would say this? It's a dinosaur-sized chicken. It's gonna stomp you. I'd fight 100. I'd fight 100,000 chickens. They are just chickens. It's fine. It's easy.
They're just chickens. Oh. Music coming in saying that yeah, it is really challenging, but awesome. For Hollow Knights. Okay, cool. Well, you've added me, so I've got to do it now.
Yeah, definitely. You have to try it. It's amazing. Life-changing experience.
And he's just reminding the chat to hydrate yourselves because of the Ganainy hotness.
Yeah. Shout outs to Miso out there.
Blano answered one dinosaur-sized chicken. Well, I guess it would be tough.
It would be tough to fight one dinosaur-sized chicken, but 100 chicken-sized dinosaurs is gonna be very easy for you.
Chicken-sized dinosaurs or chicken? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Anyways, BGH coming in here saying, ask Ganainy if he could live the life of any character he's played in a video game, which would it be and why? That's a great question.
Yeah, actually, this is a great one. I want to say the small Hollow Knight in Hollow Knight. I'm obsessed with Hollow Knight now. This is all I want to talk about.
But isn't the game like super depressing about like...
It's super dark and depressing, but the world is so beautiful.
Okay.
It's so gorgeous.
Okay.
I'd wanna experience that myself.
Dave said that he justified it by saying that the chicken is dumb, no matter how big it is.
It's true. It's true.
All right, let's get into the final part of the interview, guys. As you know, if you've been here before, we are in the Speed Fire Fun Trivia Quiz, which is different from last season, in which that it's based on anything and everything, but it is themed upon the person being interviewed. Answers are welcome in chat. Ganainy, the rules are you have 5 to 10 seconds to answer. It's out of 7,
Okay.
meaning that there are 2 questions out of 2. So it's 5 questions, but 2 of them have 2 points. Okay. The scoreboard is currently set with Mark the Shark being number 1 with 5 out of 7, Blano with 4.5 out of 7, AK Slay and Mr. 5000 with 3 out of 7, and Daedalus with a dismal 1.5 out of 7. Sitting in...
Gonna be the best in Egypt very easily.
Yeah. So you just need to beat 1.5. Okay, but that doesn't mean that your questions are easy. Okay. So, Are you ready? Chat, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 1. How many games has Liu Kang been in?
Oh, I don't know. 11?
Oh, you got it. Correct. And for those who are wanting to know the answer, it's 10 and Shaolin monks. Okay.
Big brain.
Well done. The Eye of Horus, or the widget eye, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, the pigeon symbol, means well-being and what other two things? It stands for well-being and what other two things?
Oh no, I have no idea. Well-being, uh, prosperity. I don't know.
Oh, you're close.
I'm close.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll give you another.
well-being,
I'll give you another chance to say a different word.
different word than prosperity.
Yeah.
Um, I have no idea.
Okay, well, that's unlucky. The Eye of Horus symbol stands for well-being, healing, and protection.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't have got those.
You would have got 2 points for that if you got one or either or. So
I see.
Liu Kang. This is a segue to the the last one was Liu Kang becomes the non-playable character for the first time only in the Mortal Kombat series in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. True or false?
Uh, I want to say false.
It's true.
It's true?
It's
Okay.
true. It was the first time he became non-playable, and that was the only game. So if you were asking how many games has Liu Kang been in, it's
It's only
12,
one.
but playable 11, which is what you got right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a genius.
so name two variations of Liu Kang in MKX.
In MKX,
Yes.
that's so easy. Duelist Liu Kang,
Yes,
Flame Fist.
correct.
Third one is Dragon's Fire.
Oh, cool! You get the 2 points for that one. Well done. And what are people with claustrophobia afraid of?
Being in tight spaces.
Hey, well done.
Hey. I was gonna say crowded areas.
Correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Well done, Ganainy. I just see that. I was like, bro.
Rigged. It's going, bro. It's easy. Just like the game. It's fine.
Easy. Easy
It's
peasy.
nothing too strange for you. Me beating you and everything.
So there we go. You go into third place with 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Ganainy. 4 out of 7. Blano just to be above you with 4.5. And you can officially say you're the number 1 player in Egypt.
Number 1 trivia player in Egypt, very easily.
Easy. Guys,
Yep.
we reached the end here. I can't believe it. It's just absolutely just flown by. You know, thanks for tuning in. Before you go, please check out my YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. More episodes are obviously coming. Please check out all my socials at Sheldsable. You can see my link tree in the chat. I'll pop it in there. If it comes up, let's check. Social? I don't know. It wasn't working earlier, but I'll try again. Please follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. More importantly, go follow the man Ganainy. He is going to be competing and he's going to be in the African scene and just absolutely slaying. You need to be a part of his progression. Watch him come up. Please DM me trivia questions if you'd like. It's always fun looking them up myself, so it's always good to see. BGH from Kenya will be in next week, the 17th. And for those who've been waiting for Cholwe from Zambia, she will be returning on the 24th of August. So mark your calendars. We got 2 big episodes coming in next already. It's great to have those scheduled in. And many thanks to the legend himself, Mr. Ganainy Hearts, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. It was really good
It was
fun.
great. Yeah, it was great fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, and big thanks to everyone for coming into chat. 1v1 me in chess, says Douglas.
Not gonna happen.
I'm actually not too bad at chess, so I'll take you up on that offer day. As we do with every single episode, any last words from you, my guy?
I want to say thank you first, before everything. I want to shout out the Mad Titan in the chat. I want to shout out my dad, my brothers, my mom, Misu, my boy Day, my boy Para. Shout outs to all of you guys, and thank you so much for having me today.
You're most welcome, my man. Guys, thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Cheers for now.